Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I am your host Sellssi. I've got some quick updates for you on the Ghana Black Stars, and it has to do with Edmund Addo. A lot of you were asking the question, Edmund Addo, I didn't see him in the 27 that you called. Edmund Addo, what's up with him? Has he really been called? Yes, I have the answer for you. Short one is he was called. The longer one will be in the video today. Why he is not in the 27 players that have been called up to the Black Stars that I gave out yesterday. We're also going to hear from Jordan Ayew. The Ayew's spokesperson, Fifi Taki, has spoken about the criticism his man Jordan is getting for lack of goals scored. He says Jordan is more than a goal scorer. We'll have a listen to what he had to say. As usual, subscribe if you have not, click on the notification bell to get more updates. So I'll start off from the camp of Jordan Ayew and the talk from his spokesperson. He says that the backlash and criticism that Jordan is getting is unwarranted. He feels that Jordan contributes more aside goals to the team, and that is why the Crystal Palace manager Patrick Vieira will keep on using him. Well, in case he hasn't noticed, Patrick Vieira might be running out of patience with Jordan. In the recent game, he was substituted in the 52nd minute, and immediately Jordan was removed. Crystal Palace made that fight back, and the goals were scored. So with his two substitutes, so probably not so much patience will be had with Jordan should he continue. But the spokesperson of the Ayew brothers, Fifi Taki, has asked critics to also consider the contributions made by Crystal Palace striker on the pitch and not only focus on his current goal scoring problems. The 30-year-old is currently experiencing a goal drought and has not scored for the Black Stars in over 15 months. At club level, he has failed to find the back of the net in 36 appearances for the Premier League side Crystal Palace. The forward has come under criticism due to inability to score for both club and country in recent times. Jordan was tipped to fill in the big shoes left by Baby Jet Asamoah Gyan, but the former Aston Villa striker has failed to live up to expectations. Crystal Palace coach Patrick Vieira recently slammed the Ghanaian international after missing a chance against Brighton in the Premier League. Fifi Taki has asked his critics to assess Jordan Ayew's contribution to the team instead of his goal scoring problems. He said Jordan Ayew is more of a team player than an individual player, he said to IBF. And it's quite funny he said this, but a lot of you are of the opinion that Jordan is a selfish player. But he says he doesn't see anything wrong if he tries to assist more than to score. And the thing is, Jordan hardly does assist, and most people say he doesn't pass the ball quickly enough, or he doesn't pass it at all, tries to go and score by himself. Assesses Jordan Ayew by his contributions on the pitch. It is why Vieira will continue to use him. Jordan, who is being criticized for his poor showing and inability to score for the Black Stars, has been named in the Black Stars squad for the World Cup qualifiers against Zimbabwe. He has made 7 appearances for Crystal Palace in the ongoing campaign and is yet to find the back of the net, and I wouldn't blame him for making such utterances. Ayew he's the spokesperson of the Ayews. He's supposed to defend them no matter what. But let's look at what he said. He says that we should judge Jordan based on the contributions he makes on the pitch. And the truth is, I'm being very honest, and no one should tell me this is an agenda against Jordan Ayew or anything. This is just the truth on the ground. He hasn't been up to it this season, and I'm sure he would be the first to admit that to himself. This is the spokesperson doing the spokesperson's job, and I would not fault him for that. But the truth is, he has not been up to it. He needs to up his game. Even the assist he's talking about, he hardly does give it, and many people's worry with him is not linking up well with the rest of his teammates and probably laying off the pass to someone else in a better position to score. And that is all people are complaining about. No one has anything. I don't have anything against Jordan Ayew. If he was scoring, when he was scoring for Crystal Palace, I upped him on this channel, talked about him a lot and was impressed by him. But now it's not been good and he needs to step up. I'm sure, as I said, he'll be the first to admit them to himself. But this is the spokesperson's thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments box. Do you agree with him? Well, I don't to some extent. I agree with some of the things he said. But let's have patience with Jordan. He says he will come through and we should assess him on more than just goals. But the truth is, the currency of a striker, which Jordan is for the Black Stars, is goals. Some will say he plays on the wings, but he's used as an out-and-out striker. Probably the coach Milovan will see that he's not an out-and-out striker and play him in his favorite position for the Black Stars. But let me know what you think about what he said in the comments box. My next story has to do with Ghanaian player Edmund Addo as to why he was not in the 2017 that I called up yesterday that are traveling to Cape Coast for the game versus Zimbabwe. Edmund Addo, yes, he was called up by the Black Stars. He was given an invitation, but I've said it here on the channel before that before a player or a team releases their player for an international break, the list has to be sent to the team that you want the player from 2 weeks before the date. And the Ghana Football Association sent the invitation out on the 28th of September. The game is on the 7th, and that's literally less than 1 week. 1 week, approximately 1 week, 7 working days, probably 5 or 6 working days to the game. And the Moldova side did not agree with it. So that is why the man from Sheriff was not in the list that I called up yesterday. Moldovan Giants Sheriff Tiraspol have rejected the FA call up for midfielder Edmund Addo for the 2022 World Cup qualifier matches against Zimbabwe. Addo, who is 21, was handed a late invitation to replace injured Alfred Duncan in Milovan Rajavach's 32-man squad for the double-header against Southern African country Zimbabwe. But the club deemed the invitation too late as it did not meet the required minimum 10-day prior notice as prescribed by FIFA and subsequently turned it down. The GFA's invitation was sent on the 28th of September, only 8 working days to the Black Stars game versus Zimbabwe at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium on October 9th. Having only joined Tiraspol last summer, Addo has been in imperious form for the Moldovan Giants, playing starring roles in the opening 2 Champions League group stage games, beating Real Madrid in the second one. Ghana will travel to Harare 3 days later on the 12th of October, following the first tie in Ghana here, Cape Coast. The Black Stars are currently in second in Group G, and they will hope to topple South Africa with possibly 6 points in this game and hope that Ethiopia do them a favor in the other games. So that is why Edmund Addo has not been included in the final 27 squad for the game. The invitation by the FA was too late, and the Moldovan side rejected the call-up. So that has been it for today. Talking about why Edmund Addo was not in the Black Stars team that I mentioned yesterday. We've also been talking about Jordan Ayew's spokesperson, the Ayew's spokesperson, saying that we should judge Jordan on not just goals, but more than goal contribution to the team. Your thoughts in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day.